We're always running around, caught up in the fast pace of society. And honestly, we completely forget to just stop and listen to the good things our bodies are actually telling us. So today, we're taking a really warm, careful look at 5 quiet signs that you are aging beautifully.
Have you ever just wondered if your body is still working the way it's supposed to? Listen, I completely get those private, quiet questions that kind of creep in on certain mornings when you're first getting out of bed. It is so perfectly normal to feel that way. You might not feel like anything is seriously wrong, but there's just that gentle, lingering uncertainty, right? A lot of folks just assume that feeling genuinely strong and capable at 70 or beyond is somehow super rare. But I'm here to show you that your body is probably giving you some profound reassurances that you literally just haven't noticed yet.
Okay, let's dive right into this, because this contrast is absolutely crucial. If you're over 65, you've probably heard endless warnings about what your body cannot do anymore. Society just loves to highlight the limitations. But where are all the celebrations of what your body still can do? It's honestly just not fair to you. The real truth here is that many older adults are walking around with these quiet, everyday signs of genuinely good health without ever realizing what a big deal they actually are. And that is exactly why we're going through this explainer together today. Look, we aren't here to stress you out or issue more warnings. Instead, I want to give you a tool to help you look at your body with deep kindness and honestly, a whole lot more appreciation. We're going to break down 5 specific things that tell a deeply hopeful story about how well you are truly aging. Because your body is likely doing far better than you think, and it is definitely time we recognize it.
All right, let's jump to sign number 1, and this one carries a ton of scientific weight. Sign number 1, your grip is still firm. When you shake someone's hand, you probably don't expect it to reveal something monumental about your health. But longevity scientists have followed massive groups of people over decades, and they consistently find that people with a strong grip, they tend to live longer, stay healthier, and keep their independence well into their later years. Because your grip isn't just about your hand. It actually reflects the overall condition of your muscles, your heart, and your body's deepest reserves of strength. So think about those little daily moments. Opening a super stubborn jar, carrying the groceries in, or just giving a friend a warm, firm handshake. These aren't small things. They're quiet, daily confirmations that your body is still strong in ways that genuinely matter.
Which brings us to our next point. Let's look at the second surprising sign that your body is absolutely thriving in your golden years. Sign number 2, you can still smell your morning coffee or fresh rain. Now this one surprises a lot of folks. So the crucial concept here is this deeply important olfactory connection. Believe it or not, your sense of smell is far more connected to your brain health than most of us ever realize. Researchers studying aging have discovered that a gradual, unnoticed loss of smell is actually often one of the earliest signs that cognitive health is beginning to subtly shift. So if you can walk into your kitchen and immediately smell that coffee brewing, or step outside after a storm and just breathe in that clean scent of fresh rain, your brain is telling you something absolutely wonderful. Those vital parts of your brain are firing and working beautifully. Next time you pause over a warm cup of tea, really notice that lovely aroma. It's real-time confirmation that your brain is still beautifully alive.
And if your brain is sharp enough to notice the world around you in that way, chances are it's showing precision elsewhere too. Which leads to our third sign. Your hands stay steady when you pour a cup of tea.
This brilliantly illustrates the concept of fine motor control. There's just such a quiet confidence in having steady hands, isn't there? When you can pick up a kettle, pour your tea, or effortlessly button your shirt in the morning without your hands trembling or kind of fighting against you, your nervous system is showing you something remarkable. This smooth, precise movement is a direct reflection of how incredibly well your brain and your body are still communicating. I mean, it takes a perfectly tuned system to execute those tiny movements flawlessly. To make this a bit more concrete, let's look at a guy named Raymond. He actually realized his own steady-handed health one afternoon when his neighbor, who, by the way, was several years younger than him, mentioned how much he was struggling with precise tasks. Raymond had never really thought about it before, but he suddenly realized, hey, I can still thread a needle, I still write in a beautiful, clear hand, and I pour my morning tea without spilling a drop. His body had been quietly demonstrating its health all along, and he simply hadn't paused to notice. If your hands still serve you with that kind of steadiness and ease, that is a daily gift that deserves your full attention and profound appreciation. So, steady hands tell us the brain and body are speaking clearly to one another. Let's see how this builds into our fourth deeply meaningful sign. And this is one that happens before you've even fully gotten out of bed. Sign number 4, you still wake up hungry most mornings.
Honestly, morning hunger is truly one of the most overlooked and underappreciated signs of good health in later life. When you open your eyes and immediately find yourself thinking about breakfast, your body is confirming that your metabolism is active, your digestive system is doing its quiet work, and your natural rhythms are functioning exactly as they should be. Actually, appetite is one of the very first things to fade when the body begins to struggle. So, waking up genuinely hungry, that's your body's gentle way of saying, hey, everything is running smoothly down here. Plus, it means your body is still deeply engaged with life. It's interested in nourishment and totally ready to fuel another day. A body that still wants to be fed is a body that intends to be here. What a wonderful reassurance to wake up to, right?
And of course, a body that wakes up hungry is a body that's ready to move. Which brings us to our final, graceful sign. Number 5, you can stand on one leg long enough to put on your socks.
I know this one might make you want to stand up and try it right this second, and hey, go for it. But seriously, the ability to stand on one leg while putting on a sock or a shoe without having to grab a wall or lean on furniture is a real-world measure of functional fitness used by doctors and researchers everywhere. To pull off this balance feat, you need 3 things working in perfect harmony. 1, core strength, 2, capable leg muscles, and 3, your nervous system. All of these have to fire together in that exact same quiet moment. If your body can still do this most mornings, you're carrying a level of functional fitness that a lot of people have already lost. It's not about being some elite athlete, it's about having a body that's coordinated, capable, and showing up for the essential moments of daily life with real grace and reliability.
So if even a few of these 5 things describe you, please hear this clearly as we wrap up this letter to you. Your body is doing better than you know. A firm grip, a sharp sense of smell, steady hands, a healthy appetite, and the balance to stand on one leg, these are not just ordinary things. They are powerful signs that you are strong, connected, and working beautifully. Be gentle with yourself as you navigate your golden years. Notice what's working and let yourself feel genuinely grateful for a physical vessel that just keeps showing up for you day after day.
I want to end today's explainer with a final question for you. Which of these quiet signs surprised you the most, and can you recognize it in yourself? Take a moment today to really reflect on your own resilience and celebrate those daily physical victories. If this explainer brought you some comfort today, please pass it along and share it with someone you love who might also need this gentle reminder. Thank you so much for learning with me today, and I'll catch you next time.